Hello. Welcome back to my channel. I hope all is well. Hope all is well with you. Because I know that all is well and well with me. Okay, so I feel called to do a general reading. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a general reading to see what it is that the Holy Spirit would like to say. What it is that they would like to communicate. God, may I please get healing? Thank you for communicating with me so clearly, so honestly. Thank you for the bravery and the abundance that is you, and because it is you, it is also me. Thank you for clicking on the video and coming to watch, coming to support, coming to get the message that is here for you, because that is who I am, the messenger. Okay. And I love you, and I love you. Just because you're you. I just uploaded the video. Okay, so something about speech is significant. Look, I saw the Eight of Wands and then this showed up. Like, something about your speech, for sure. Something about your speech, you communicated. Because I was like, why did I just say I uploaded a video? Oh, it's the speech. Something about your creativity, your artwork, it's being noticed. It's being transformed because you are doing a hell of a lot of shadow work. A whole lot of shadow work. It's showing your strength. You've completed a cycle here. And you've opened up another cycle. Like you forced it open. Like you forged your own path here. You're demanding what it is that you want from the universe. From God. You're not hesitating any longer. This is what is adding to your fame. This is what is adding to your popularity. You're also seeing right through the bullshit, and this is something that people notice. This is something that people know. People are very, very, very intimidated by you during this time. Holy Spirit, tell me more. But you're such a sweetheart. You look like such a sweetheart, but there is such this aggression. This, not even aggression, it's assertiveness, and people are interpreting it as apprehension. You're kind of viewing it like people are either not with you or against you, but you're either with God or you're not. You're either with God or you're not. You desire to be outside more, but it's really, really hot where you are, especially if you're living in the Americas, on the East Coast. But, like, it's some people here who are meant to stand up against you. Like, particularly, like, conflict is natural. Debating is natural. Opposing sides are natural. But evil is an abomination. The devil is an abomination, period. So, with the Sun card, and then we have this Five of Wands here, you're from another world. You're from a whole nother universe, and people are kind of like, I know what I signed up for, I just don't want to do the work now. There are people who went out of their way, made game plans, had telephone conversations, bought wardrobes, prepared themselves. The devil was very intelligent. The devil, like, learned every instrument, knows many things, master to none. Very intelligent, beautiful singer, had it all, fell from grace. The devil works very hard. He doesn't achieve anything because of how he pushes himself. He always experiences burnout. I had someone who I considered to be a friend at one point that told me the devil works harder than you pray. When you're resting and you're chilling, he's always plotting, always scheming, always manipulating. So when that individual feels like all bets are off the table and their back is truly against the wall, you are not just someone to be feared. You are a problem. And God is exalting you. So these aren't minions. These are people. I don't view the devil. Red horns, red guy, shiny. No. He is darkness. He is nastiness. He is an abomination. So with this Five of Wands here, there are people who, it's like now and never kind of what I'm getting here with this Five of Wands. It's like a situation has come to a head. Like there was a date that they were going to harm you. I don't know if this is physical. I don't know if it's like, I had to start a new channel. I reached like close to 700 subscribers on my old channel. My page was hacked by some, the thing about my page being hacked, it wasn't just my page, it was my Instagram as well. And one of my old Google accounts was compromised by a group of 5 to 6 Latina women. And the reason why I know this is because I was able to get into the Instagram, into the accounts that they were using to hack me. And it was all of their personal information, stuff like that. This is God telling me that this is a message for more than, not just a message for me, but that was a calculated event. They were working towards this. I saw the messages. They had the date and time that they were going to do this thing, right? That they were going to, they're telling me to share, that they were going to hack me, and they did. I've started channels times before. God had been telling me for months though, Adina, you need to change your email address. It's too easy to guess. But what's really the cause for concern? So God had already told me months prior that I needed to change it. It's just I was going so hard. When the devil cannot get you in sloth energy, he tries to get you in performance. I just wasn't paying attention. And the enemy took advantage of that. But something else, right? There was an Instagram of mine that they hacked that I had just made with a phone number that I just got. I don't give out my number often. So it kind of, I was able to narrow it down to who might have, and my email was not linked to this Instagram either. So I was able to narrow it down to who had to, you know what I'm saying, get who gave out my number. Why was that so hard to get out? And I don't give out my number often, but it was also so much going on during that time where I couldn't really reflect, where I couldn't really remember who I gave my number out to. I was moving, new job, new city, new county. It was a whole thing. And I'm like, fuck, I don't even know what's going on, right? So what I'm seeing here, God is saying that they have not gotten away with that. I'm assuming you've been through something similar. But with the Five of Wands here, like that was supposed to be the burial for me. I was supposed to be heartbroken. I was supposed to be discouraged. I was supposed to be super duper upset. I was supposed to be all the things, right? But I ended up coming back with more security. So it's kind of like, even in the worst moments where we feel, I would consider that to be the worst moment. Even in the moments where we are tried because we don't listen, God is still there. You got to understand that God is the most true ride or die that we'll ever have. And it's kind of like you're gearing up for, not a war, but you know you're going to have to shut some shit down. I don't know. It's crazy. God is still here. Still ever present. You're going to be able to get through this. You're going to be able to come out of this. But I don't know. People want you gone here. They just don't want to do it. It's kind of like I'm hearing like that's their beat. That has nothing to do with us. Why did you start doing this? Did you even really have a problem with the collective? Wasn't it such and such? Like now everyone's trying to point the finger to one person. But they're still here and they still have to show up. Because people's bank accounts and children and marriages are like banking on your fall. And it's just not going to happen just because you've gone so quiet that you are stronger than you realize. You don't even notice the strength that you have, but you have tapped into this godlike extraterrestrial energy. Well, you're healing better, you're speaking better, you're drinking better, you're singing better, you're dancing better. Your energy is back because you see the deepest, darkest parts of you and you lay with them. In order to cast a shadow, there needs to be light. There is an evenness. You're very loved and supported. You're allowing yourself to be loved now. You're like, fuck it, I'm going to do it for the sake of doing it. I'm going to trust. I'm going to hug. And if I need to cut you down, you're an assassin. You're God's assassin. And they want no parts. They want no parts. They're like, I knew what I was signing up for and I don't want to do this. It's a system. With the Hierophant here, this could literally be a business. This could be literal work, or they're operating, you know what I'm saying, like a business. These people want to collaborate with you now. It's still a trick because I'm getting like they need to mark you. Like you need to be offed. You need to be gone. Once again, I don't know if this is like your life, or this is just like money, or this is just your business, but it's like you are so intimidating, and it's hard to look at you, really. It's hard to look at you, to these people. Your light shines that bright. With the Three of Cups here, this isn't amiable energy. It's not. They want to get close enough, like, okay, excuse me, I can't, because even looking you in the eyes, to demons can't look you in the eye and say, I have a problem with you, I don't like you. They crumble. So this is giving me like backdooring vibes, like truly stabbing in the back. They're like, let's just try to hold them off for a little bit, and then we make the kill. But with Hierophant here, this is a structure. This is a business. You know how like on the Hierophant card in traditional tarot, it's typically 3 people on it. 3 people are the footmen here, but like it's one soldier, and this is your old habits, your old traits, and the community that it was a part of. These are people that you knew. You can't be that much different from us, and I'm gonna prove it to you. I can hardly look at you, but I'm gonna prove it to you. I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna prove it, and I'm gonna show it. These people, it's something about you slowing down. If they could just get you in one spot, if they just knew where you were. They could just also be just telling someone this too. You're gonna have to speak your testimony here. This has something to do with like, I feel like someone was harmed, someone was murdered, someone had something taken away from them, because we have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, 5 of Cups. It's like they want to pin something on you. They want you to do the work, and you just won't do the work for them. You won't be a bitch. You won't go back to your old ways. You won't just mark niggas off. You won't just make, because like someone has to deal with something. I don't know what this is, but someone has to deal with something. 5 of Cups is just like, deal with it. You're going to have to sit with that. But this death was able to breed something very powerful that's in the makings. Like, doesn't this look like a beautiful building coming together? And it's meant to support the people. You could be like one of the people who's overseeing this project, or you've signed off on it, or God is saying you're the protector, one of the protectors of this project, because you're not alone. But you're protecting it based off of your faith. Because I feel like this is like a physical property, a physical entity. And they want to kick off the pegs, kick off the legs in the operation. And they deem you as being one of the legs in the operation. Some people could be saying that you're mentally unfit to be in the position with the Knight of Wands here. Saying that you're so joyous and bubbly because you're autistic. That's ableist. That's disgusting. I'm getting like, don't you think they have like OCD or like an issue? Like, how do they upload so often? How do they get to work so quickly? How are they doing these things? Weren't they just saying that they were sick? What's going on? And just like a Roman, you were too shy. 'Cause you weren't the only, 'cause so was I. This could be about a nigga. This could be you and the nigga just got together. You're about to get the property. You about to sign off on the church. Or you funding the church, you funding the property, you funding the nonprofit. Y'all built a hospital together. This could be, because I'm like, why am I singing that romantic song? This could be when I'm picking up either you or your person is from the hood, and the hood bitches that you used to be with. Oh yeah, because I was picking up on that message earlier. This could be a part of that. Where someone is like gay. This message is for a woman. Somebody is a lesbian. You're not a lesbian no more. Or you were never a lesbian at all. Like, you just ain't want to do anything with them. So now they plan to expose you now that you're married. Not just that, but this is like gutter bitches, gutter babies, and they want to like physically jump you. But take it if it resonates. We just gonna let spirit talk. All right, we're gonna let spirit talk. But yeah, someone has to deal with something. It's just like, what you mean the collective don't want to deal with it? Get them out of here. But now they're trying to like change your character. Like, no, I don't want to. My ancestors. No, I don't want to change the cards. I don't want to change them. We can still use these. These is fine. Do you want me to get the B tarot? If you want me to get that, then I will. Okay. My grandma Sarah is spoiled. She's really spoiled. Okay. It's the Knight of Wands. Holy Spirit. Damn. And I'm about to... I don't know. These cards have been real funny. My spirit team just really likes these cards. So, girl, they jump and hop and... I'm just excited. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, then we got Ace of Cups. Like, they're trying to act like your renewal is a bad thing because you're not letting them make it no more. Like, you are the bully of bullies. The thing about you is just like, you're not a kindness that can be replicated. It can't be documented either because you don't go for it. It's like you'll tell somebody off in the sweetest, sugariest voice with the sweetest smile. And you not fake. They can't call you fake or say that you don't back behind your word because you stand up for your word. And it's just kind of like, it has to be a mental thing, right? Because like Knight of Wands clarified is Ace of Cups. Like, they trying to make it out to be a bad thing. So they, okay. God, clarify this Sun card. Clarify the Sun. And just like a Roni, you were too shy. Okay, it's this energy. Tell me about this energy then. What do I interpret? Okay. And just like a Roni, you were too shy. It's not a bird. Is a Roni a bird? I think that's a bird, right? Hold up. Okay, I got my grandma's computer right here. And yes, I am literally about to Google what is a Roni. Like, let me pull this over here. Can I make y'all see it? Okay, y'all can indeed see it too. I just want this to be as interactive of an experience. Can I? Roni, it says no internet connection. Why when we have internet right here? Well, let's see. Let's just put Roni. I'm just gonna type it in. Roni bird. Girl, that's not what I'm talking about. Okay, let's Google Tevin Campbell, can we talk? So we're gonna do, let's close this up, thank you. And just like a Roni, you were too shy. And it says the genus annotation is a sweet young girl like the one in Bobby's Roni, a song also penned by Babyface. The truth about Roni, she's a sweet little girl. What is that even? Okay, is that really? I thought Roni was a bird. We really about to Google this just because. What did Tevin Campbell mean by and just like a Roni? Maybe it's just a super black thing, a super black old thing, and I just don't know. You were too shy. Like, yes, I'm about to Google this. Okay, in Tevin Campbell's song, Can We Talk, the line, and just like a Roni, you were too shy, refers to the shyness of the person he's singing about. The song is about a misconnection due to shyness, both on the part of the singer and the object of his affection. The term Roni likely refers to Roni, a playful term for someone who is shy or reserved. Is that really what that is? Let me Google it. I guess I'll never really know. I'm just channeling, like, I don't know. A Roni, or tenderoni, is when a person is describing a young love interest, also known as jailbait. What in the figgity fuck face? What? 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 Okay, Bobby Brown Roni. The truth about Roni, she's a sweet little girl. You can treat her right, feel nice, hold her tight. Bitch, what? Now, this has taken a turn. We're going to take it as it resonates. We're going to take it as it resonates. I remember hearing my dad and his friends, like, talk about that kind of stuff when I was a kid. Like, dude is weird because he want a Roni. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, tender. Because that's why they be like sweet, young, tenderoni. You know what I mean? All right, so this is taking a turn. So somebody, is that why they want you out of the picture? Because you're defending someone? Because you're protecting someone? Let me get some different cards. The Emperor. You're defending somebody. You're protecting somebody from being assaulted, from being like a child. Okay, this took a turn. What in the hell? Or somebody wanted someone ever since they was young, but now they can't have them because they with you. And just like a Roni, you were too shy. And you weren't the only, 'cause so was I. We have 7 of Swords. What are they hiding? You know something about somebody. That's what it is. Let's find out. Let's find the fuck out. This could be you you could be bringing Jesus. Somebody is scared. Like, you see how my voice just started stuttering? I felt something in my chest. Someone doesn't want you to get away with some information. All right, let's see. Sister. Am I speaking to a sister? Not just a female, but a sister. Is that who I'm speaking to right now? What the fuck is this? All right, let's find out. I feel like okay, this 5 of Cups, someone is just sitting with it. Someone is sitting with some sort of fear, sitting with some sort of regret. They just sitting with that shit. So I want to get into that. But at the same time, I feel like Spirit is telling me to get into the sun so I can see your position here. Because they said you're the sun. They came out talking about you like this. You're the sun. I got to see what your position is. I don't want to make any assumptions. I just want the cards to come out. I don't want to make no assumptions. Because look, that's what I'm saying. Is it somebody who tried to prey on somebody else and then you made them aware that, hey, bitch, you might be getting groomed? And they're like, oh, shit. And then y'all became friends. And then it became like a love story, or the friendship was a part of the love story. Because, bitch, we have honeymoon. Honeymoon. So there is a romantic energy here. Let's just see what's going on. This shit is crazy. I was not expecting that. See, all of this, like, take the message that resonates, because I'm taking that predatory energy as a message, because that's how God speaks to me through the technology that I have, that I own. It's like, what comes up first? That's the message that we're getting from it. Take it as it resonates. The Sun. Tell me about the collective, their position here. We have the Princess of Pentacles. You're funding something. This is what I always get from this card. It's money you're putting into something. You could be putting money into a home, a nonprofit where children who are fleeing sexual assault, fleeing abusive home life situations. This is what you're funding. You are the money and power behind the operation, even if it's just your prayers. But I do always get like someone investing physical money from here. But God is saying, it's also your prayers. This could have isolated you from a group, isolated you from a community. Because you decided you was going to do the right thing. You felt like life had to mean something. You got, because with this Sun card, this is the ignition that was put into you. I have to help the children. I have to help the young people. Maybe this is something that you're not even aware of. In the sense of like the sexual or the grooming, like an older individual grooming a child in order to sexually assault them later, or get into a relationship with them later. Because I'm seeing people say to you, "You not fun no more. You don't go out no more. Where do you bees at?" It was something that brought you to this point. Something you seen. Something you witnessed, something you experienced, where you learned the kids need our help now more than ever. This damn Five of Cups is coming up again in another deck. But don't you look like she dressed for a funeral? Somebody wants you gone, I'm telling you. Or I feel like someone could already be gone. You know what I'm saying? A child, possibly. We gonna see. I want to get to this Five of Cups, but something's telling me get the whole story first. Get the whole story first. What's next? It's underneath this Five of Wands. Okay, God said go back to this Princess of Pentacles so I can see as far as your funding. What does that energy look like? Where is it going? It's 12:05 right now. God, tell me about this. Tell me about this. Queen of Swords. The fuck? Queen of Swords. She's always very... Let me not say anything yet. Queen of Swords in this deck is a very bitter and manipulative energy. She never comes out in a positive context. This is someone who is powerful, has a way with words, not in a majestic sense, but she can be very cutting. She can be very... She has money and influence on her side. This could be how someone is viewing you. Someone who is able to get the right paperwork in order to get certain bills to be passed. She's typically serving a separate agenda for a group of people, not necessarily for herself. I always see her in the sense of legality. Somebody wants the rights that you have to something. Someone could want the rights to your channel. Someone could want to buy it. Want to buy you. You speak a lot of truth. They want to be able to dictate when and how that truth comes out. You know what I mean? Let me see. Holy Spirit. They're saying take these two. The Moon card. The Two of Wands. Okay, so this is a woman who does not want any more parts in this organization. Like, she just left. She just left, and no one knows where she is. She was supposed to give them some sort of approval or confirmation. This was the stalker. So Spirit said they're watching your channel. They're watching your channel, where you upload, where you post. She was supposed to give them the confirmation in order to do what it is that they had to do on this planned day, this planned night, this planned evening, this planned time. And they did not want to kill you, but they did want to intimidate you and beat you up. They did. These are people that you know. You don't know that you know them, but you know. But it's something she saw from you, something that she saw in you. This woman has left the country. She got money. She got her bread and she fucking dipped. She don't want no parts with you because you've changed. And I feel like the change is, when I'm picking up on that love energy, the change is that you have a sponsor now. I got myself a sponsor. This is your husband. I'm speaking to a woman right now. So you got married quietly. And that changed the entire organization, because you got to understand, like, there's a narrative being spun about you back home. You from the hood. There's a narrative that's been spun about you, that you wanted somebody, baby daddy, someone's powerful, baby daddy, husband, or whatever. Bitches who you went to school with don't like you. They hate you. These was the ones who was planning to get the drop on you, and they was getting information about you from a family member. Now, as far as that grooming energy that we clearly just saw, we'll see what Spirit want to say about that. Baby, she left. She gone. The Queen of Swords left. Like, left drastically. It's something that she saw about who you're married to. This is a very powerful person. I don't know who this person is. This is a very powerful individual. A lot of people will be saying that this relationship was fake, that it's fake, or that it's been orchestrated. It has been orchestrated, but that don't make it fake. That don't make it fake. Because it's a bigger plan. It's always a bigger game, a bigger something with you. Whatever the plan is, it's something that Spirit has put on your heart. And you've wanted to execute it, but you have not had the funds. What's at the bottom of this deck? The one that we started using, the Emperor. He is the funds now. You have the freedom now. You don't have to work now. He took you out of working. He the one that could have saved you from where you were being groomed. Or the people that were grooming you are afraid. Because now you have someone powerful on your side. I'm telling you, they're stuck. Because she was their last hope. That Queen of Swords. She's out of capacity. She's out of the picture. Your money is going somewhere. I don't know what you're doing with it, but they're very terrified that you're with this man because no one can touch you now. This is someone who they are afraid of. You are very strategic in choosing a mate. Very strategic. You had to be quiet. Because the other people that you were interested in were targeted. You've been experiencing gang stalking like your whole life. You didn't know how deep it ran, but you felt called to just keep quiet. Holy Spirit. Shit. Oh. Okay. Holy Spirit, yes. We have the Five of Swords. Yeah, this leader of this brigade is really angry with you. They just want to come to home base now. They want to pull up on you. I don't know if they don't know how protected you are by the Most High. But to get out of this, whatever this is, you had to play chess, not checkers. I'm not scared of them. Just give it to me. They ain't gonna do shit to me. She ain't gonna say nothing to me. That's my daughter. This is your mother. Somebody's mother. I feel like you were the victim. You were the one that was being groomed. You made it out. People were banking on your vagina. They were banking on... They tried to make you a victim. They were banking on your money. They wanted to fuck you, suck you, and take you for everything it is that you had. By the time they realized you knew, God had already positioned you. And now you're untouchable. But it's something... You have a plan here. It's something that you're doing. You're taking the fight to them. That's what you're doing. High Priestess. Because now you know you can't be touched. It's something that you want to make, that you want to obtain. And it's peace for the children that are still there within this community. Because you've outgrown it. You're an adult now. But even if it means, because I feel like the people who you want to save don't even fuck with you. Three of Swords, they hurt you at one point. Not anymore. Because you've been preparing. You've received the fruits. You recognize how hated you'll be after this, and you're still going to do it. Because the environment that was made to kill you has been aiding other young people. You don't care. You have the resources, the opportunities. You are untouchable now. You've been untouchable, but now it's reflecting in a monetary sense because you have a protector. Because your man can shut the whole city down. So you learned this years ago it would happen like this. You did learn this years ago that it would happen like this. And that used to make you fearful. I don't need to pull in anything else. I don't need to pull in honeymoon. That's how you're going to be spending your honeymoon. That's the first thing. You've manifested this. This is the first thing you want to do. I'm tearing down that entire organization. You're going to show up there yourself with your person. And they're like, what the fuck? She thinks she big. She thinks she bad. She thinks she bold. She ain't going to do shit to me. You're about to tear down your karmic mother's entire organization. And nature is aiding you. God is aiding you. It could have felt like at one point this was out of your control. No, it is not. The universe is conspiring to bring you two together. The universe has conspired to bring you two together. And it's somebody, I don't know who this Queen of Swords is. This saying this is somebody who you used to work with. Gemini here. Gemini Libra placements. She found out about the engagement before anybody else. Your coworker who was your bestie was collaborating with your family. Congratulations, Scorpio.